Meanwhile, here at home, we have been flirting with above normal conditions and even record high temperatures at times. But then we've been waiting for this to happen as well. You're looking live from our downtown Tampa camera. Within the last 45 minutes, we've just seen these storms fire up along I-75 near Brandon into parts of Riverview. This is what you are seeing, that torrential downpour off in the distance. So this is an actual live view just south of downtown Tampa. At this hour, we have those low clouds hanging out with us. But we are trying so hard to see some of those temperatures cool down, because right now we are sitting, a lot of us, in the 90s. So where we're not seeing any rain like downtown, it's at 93 right now. Look at our inland locations through parts of Bartow all the way through Lakewood Ranch. We've had a little bit of that rain, cooled air move through. That brought you into the 80s. But we will notice a bit more of that rain continuing to increase as we go through the next couple of hours. I also wanted to show you this live view too, another view from our Armature Works weather camera. This is where a lot of folks go to hang out on a Friday night, and they are going to have to watch for a few of these bubbling showers and storms off in the distance. We will see temperatures either way make their way through the 80s over the next couple of hours. Once we lose the heat of the night, we will lose those rain chances, just like we've seen the past couple of days. Let's take you live to the radar now from our weather wall here. You'll actually see the bulk of the moisture has been well through the south and to the southeast over the last several hours. It hasn't been till the last hour we started to see some of that activity bubble up right along the I-75 corridor, but that east wind has been dominating at least the majority of the day. We did get a little bit of a late sea breeze pick up out of the southwest, and that's what's helping to bubble up some of those Bay Area showers and thunderstorms. But look, from Sarasota County all the way through parts of DeSoto into Highlands within the last 15 minutes, starting to sneak into southeastern Polk County as well. So for your evening drive, anywhere you're going to be traveling, even across central Florida, you may see some of those storms off on the horizon. Look how heavy this rain is right along Carrollwood down to the Florida State Fairgrounds. I just saw you that live view north of Armature Works. This is where we're seeing all those storms start to bubble up, and that second one popping up right over Riverview heading towards East Tampa tonight. So I do think those boundaries are going to try really hard to collide there. Smack dab over Pinellas County into parts of St. Petersburg. We are also dealing with some of that heavy rainfall, but it's a much smaller pocket, and this has been building up through parts of Pasco and Hernando, the central portions of those counties, within the last 20 to 30 minutes. This is moisture that we had ample just move over the entire state. Believe it or not, you can actually see a very faint counterclockwise rotation near Jacksonville, right? Over the last 24 hours, this thing was trying so hard to organize. Had it stayed further over water, we could be talking about a depression off the east coast of Florida right now, but we're not. We're just dealing with tropical moisture. It's already interacting with too much land, so we're not worried about this system. If anything, it is just bringing us some good old-fashioned heat, humidity, and some of those passing showers. I do think once we get past sunset, between now and about 9 o'clock, that's where we continue to have that rain chance. It will diminish and dwindle after that. So tomorrow morning when you head out the door, I think we'll wake up to a lot of upper 70s on the map before they heat up into the lower 90s in the afternoon. For our boaters, be mindful of those afternoon showers and storms, because we will start winds out of the southeast. They drift out of the southwest with a little bit of that sea breeze that gets going. And we will be looking for a light chop out on the bay with seas staying just under a foot. But with those late day showers and storms, they will be producing some lightning and some heavy rainfall at times. So make sure you have an eye to the sky as you make your way through those weekend plans.